It is car tax season in Connecticut, and if you looked at your bill and are a little confused at what you're being asked to pay, our News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli might have an explanation for you. He's live now in New Haven with what he learned. Mike?
Hey, good evening to you, Dennis. You know, the state legislature, they've been tinkering with the formula that creates our car taxes here in Connecticut. As a result of those changes, some people's bills are going to go down, some people's are going to go up.
It's been sheer madness in City Hall this morning.
Sheer madness is how New Britain Mayor Erin Stewart described the scene at her office on Wednesday morning.
You know, you walk into work and there's a line of people already waiting at the assessor's office window with their car tax bills in their hand with a million different questions.
Stewart said the questions she faced all centered on a similar complaint.
What we're seeing today is a lot of people coming in with their bills in hand saying, how come I'm paying, $65, $70, $80 more than what I was last year on my car that is 20 plus years old.
The mayor said the likely culprit behind those higher bills is a series of changes to the car tax system passed by the state legislature. Gone are the days of blue book valuations. Legislators abandoned that system in the last few years after the pandemic drove up used car prices. Instead, they created a new, more standardized system which uses MSRP as a baseline tied to a depreciation schedule. That new system could be the root cause of those higher bills, particularly for drivers with older cars. But that's not the whole story. Even though some taxpayers have seen their bills go up, the changes have caused others to see their bills go down, meaning some municipalities are now losing revenue.
There's been grand list reductions for the majority of our towns.
That's the head of policy for a group that represents the interests of Connecticut municipalities. That overall decrease in car tax revenue under the new MSRP-based system has alarmed town leaders who use that cash to fund schools and public works. The state legislature acted on that panic this year, making yet another change to the system, allowing towns to tax a higher percentage of the car's value to make up losses.
The changes that we've made now in the legislature in this session helped soften that hard impact on our communities.
Yeah, so a lot of confusing back and forth here. We'll have an explainer of all these changes on our website, WTNH.com. But ultimately, what happens to your bill is going to really depend on what kind of car you drive, how old it is, and what town you live in. Live in New Haven tonight, Mike Cerulli, News 8.